Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today the sun is shining, it's perfect, so let's go for a ride. Cue the intro. So just before we jump on the bike and set off and ride some absolutely gorgeous roads, I thought I should reinvent the biker look. Now of course the leather jacket's cool, the jeans, the nice brown boots, it's all awesome. But I've come up with something that just basically oozes sex appeal. Check out this. That's right, I've decided to bring back the braces. Now, a lot of people will take the mick and instantly go, that is just wrong. But think of it like this, when I walk along, because these jeans are so thick, they're constantly falling down, and I am literally pulling them up as I'm walking along, and they start falling down again, and I feel like they're going to drop to the floor, and all the ladies are going to come running to see the crown jewels. But now, I've invested in another set of braces, because I already wear a set on my adventure gear, and honestly, my jeans are staying up. And I look awful, but we're going to say from now on, this is the new biker's look. Oh yes. So look at it. Look at the beautifulness. It's just the sun is out, the tarmac looks good, and it's nothing but beautiful countryside. And there is no agenda to this video. Literally, I am just going for a ride. For the first time in a long time, I'm just going to go for a ride and just enjoy the ride, because I normally have a place I've got to be, a story to tell. I kind of don't. I've got stuff going on tomorrow. We're having an old friend come and visit the channel. Well, he's basically our hero, and he's back, and we're going to take the monkey bike. The monkey bike's not been out for too long, for very much too long, but I've been saving it because I wanted to have some beautiful sunny weather, and I wanted to sort of take it on a little adventure by itself. And we're going to go and visit somewhere quite cool on the monkey tomorrow. The sidekick currently isn't with me because he is literally swapping the engine out as we speak on the Vespa, so it'll be ready for tomorrow, so we can all ride old school, two monkeys and a Vespa, and just have a giggle. And we've got, I said, there's a good plan tomorrow, but today is just enjoying this epicness and just enjoying a ride. I've been so busy doing all the stuff with the charity trip and everything that's going on that I just haven't gone for a ride, a proper ride. And that's what I'm going to do, have a little bit of a blast, just enjoy it, probably pick myself up a cheeky 99p cheeseburger because it'd be rude not to, and just enjoy the amazing canvas. Now the charity trip is going full guns blazing, and it is absolutely awesome, and we're so close for it all happening as I speak, and it's around the corner, and I'm like proper excited about it. I can't stop thinking about it, I can't stop planning things, I can't keep stop myself from trying to go, I want the bike ready, and I want this done, and I want that done. Yeah, it's been madness. Now I am currently growing my beard and letting it grow a little bit longer, because I have promised that I will dye my beard. I'm going to dye it basically a shocking pink for the charity. Midway through the trip is when I'm going to aim to dye my beard, and we're going to do it in the campsite toilet, and it should be a right giggle. And what I'm saying is, and if anybody donates £100 or more, what I'll do is I'll give them a shout out on the video, because I'll probably be in absolute pain as it's burning my skin as it's dyeing everything pink. So it'll probably be more of a scream more than more of a scream than anything else, but hey, it'll be an absolute giggle. So I'm going to give all those people a shout out. Now we've already had two people that have donated £100 or more, so they will get a shout out, and obviously there's still time to donate and help us get that total up, and get yourself a shout out on the video. Know you've done something really good, and basically you're sponsoring my pink beard for that remainder of that trip as well. So it should be, again, it's going to be a laugh. I'm going to look like an absolute plonker, but it's for charity, so why not, eh? Why not indeed? Woohoo, little himmy, bit of power. Oh yes. Beautiful. I'm just loving right now that I don't have a plan. I'm just loving the point that I'm just on the road riding, and all I've literally gone and done is gone, I don't want to ride all the same places that I normally ride. I'm just going to go exploring. So I've kind of headed out. I've gone past where Senior Lord Hedge used to live. Quite sad that I can't just pop in and give him a man cuddle. But I'm just heading out this way and just seeing what I end up with. What I'd like is to find somewhere to get an awesome thumbnail for the video, a few photos of the bike, somewhere really cool to send up the drone to capture some scenic stuff. But I don't know where I'm going, so I don't know what I'm going to find. I really don't. I just don't know what I'm going to find. All I know is that I'm just loving riding the Himalayan. I'm loving being out on the bike and I'm being just out. Now the sun keeps going out and in, but it is like a good crisp sort of 15 sort of degrees, and it's just lovely bike weather because I've got my t-shirt on underneath with my jacket zipped up, but I'm not too cold, I'm not too hot. It's just glorious. It's just absolutely fantastic. And I'm having a giggle. Listen to the little Himmy go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, fantastic. I love the point that I know that tomorrow I've got something epic planned and it's just going to be a great day as well. I just in such, you know, you just getting with really good moods, like really good moods. Like the charity trip's going so well and the channel's doing really well, and all you guys that are watching and supporting it, it's just like fantastic. And we're seeing more and more new people comment. And also what I'm absolutely loving, really loving at the minute, is that a lot of people are sharing the vids in like Facebook groups and telling people about the charity trip and talking about the channel. And that's why it's growing so well, because you guys are sharing it and telling people about it, and I think that's just, thank you. It's just incredible. It's making my day. I'm almost on cloud 9, like you can tell. The sun is out. I've got all afternoon, and I just get to enjoy every single bend. Oh yes. Where are we? Sibbertoff. Welcome to Sibbertoff, people. I've just stopped, just pulled over, just randomly riding down this road, just looking at it going, it's amazing. Like, there is no great unwashed, there's nobody, there's literally nobody, and it's just special. That's one of the things I love about jumping on my bike and just heading out, is this. It's just getting away from everything, everyone, and just enjoying it, just taking it in. No plan, no nothing, just riding for that, I don't know, for that sort of sense of freedom and satisfaction all at the same time. It's just, it's lovely. But I'm just in the middle of nowhere in the country and it's gorgeous. Now for me, I would just love to buy this sort of field, these couple of fields, the top of that hill where that tree is, around there, just build a fantastic house and just have this amazing sort of pretty view and place to relax, to stare at every single day. It'd be like a dream come true. At the Helmet Head Manor built there, and all that land being mine would be, oh, perfect. Well, I suppose I better jump back on the bike, get on the road and see what else I can find, and stop dreaming about massive manor houses in Lord Helmet Head and no peasants allowed and stuff like that. And you know, the psychic can just live in the shed and work on the bikes. It would be an amazing place. But anyway, jump back on the bike, see what else that we can find. But it's just pretty, innit? And I can hear a horse neighing over there. Oh, I love it. I just love being on the bike. hang on, what's that say? Gated road, Lawton, 3/4 of a mile. Let's go this way. Stuff it. Woohoo! No idea where I'm going. This is probably someone's house. Probably not allowed down here. I think this is. Where are we going? Oh, I think we found a bit of green lane in. Oh yes, now we're talking. Bit of green lane in, people. Whoa, where's this bad boy go? Bull in field. Oh, hello. Bull in field? Where's the bull? Bull in field. Ah, yeah. That might not be a good idea then. Maybe we shouldn't upset the bull in the field. Don't want to be poked by the bull in the field. It's cool though, isn't it? Got a bloke up there walking around though. Anyway, that was short-lived. Not if it's is it cow mating season? Is this the time of year where they get, you know, spring is in the air and they bulls get a bit passionate and do a bit of ramming? Who knows? Oh, let's turn this bad boy around. Short-lived fun, a bit of green lane into somewhere I don't know, to a field full of bulls, or a bull with cows having dirty time. Still not found the perfect place for the perfect thumbnail for the video. The random come and ride with helmet head, completely just going for a spin, chatting through life, enjoying it. I still can't find this perfect place. Woo-hoo! Oh, this bike's so cool. Now, when I was a kid, if I'm in the right place, I'm in Lubingham, and when I was a kid I used to, I'm sure, go down here that takes down like this gated short back road thing, if I've got the right place. I'm sure this is where I used to come as a kid. It's like a, I don't know, like an open back bend. I don't even know why I used to come down here quite a lot on my bike, my little 50cc on my FS 150. I'm sure I used to come around this way with my mates. We used to go out for some rides on them, and we used to always head out this way. And I had a friend, that's it, I had a friend that lived in Foxton, so we used to go this way, and I used to, I'm pretty sure that's right, and then we used to use the back roads and stuff to go for a little ride to go over to see them, and then we used to come back via this way to get back to Market Harbour, where obviously I grew up as a kid. I think yes, that was it. I've no idea. You know, this is it. I'm sure this is it. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, it's like reliving my youth. This is. Oh, like. Or is this the road? Yeah. And people are walking it, so it's got to be pretty and in between two places. So yeah, attach your dog if it's a little crazy one. Yeah, a little back road in between places. Nothing really all that exciting. Now, I remember the barn being there, but there never used to be a house when I was a kid, so I don't know how long the house, it looks like it's been there for a while, but there was never a house there was always a barn. Obviously that barn's falling apart. Yeah, welcome to my childhood. Imagine little helmet head zipping along on his FS1E. I could beat all of my mates, because all my mates at the time had like newer bikes, and they were like, we were, you know, they were restricted to like say 30, and I could get like 35, 40 out of the FS1E, and I used to just rag it everywhere. It's that a little bit quicker. I love the point I had more of a classic looking motorcycle. It probably to them wasn't as cool, but for me I was like, I really like it. I think it's really cool. And then yeah, how cool is that, little back roads? I think this comes out in East Farndon way, I think. Again, irrelevant to anybody that's watching, and probably people don't care, but I just remember this road and I remember using it and going to see my mate, as you do, and that was like when you're 16 years old and you get your bike for the first time, and suddenly you can do this, and you can go out and have your freedom. And that's the thing, I think, for me, that catches my sort of biggest memory, was bombing along these roads, especially down this hill we're about to go down. It's not that much of a big hill, but especially being able to go down like the big sort of, well, the big hill. And I used to stick my undo my jacket. I used to stick my sort of lean over my tank and sort of squeeze out every single second I could get out of the bike. It was just really, really cool. And racing your mates down, again, because I had that faster bike, I could just have that little bit of extra, like a couple of miles an hour. I used to be like, oh, I can do that. Right. Yeah, literally down here, I'd pin it, I'd be leaning over the tank, I'd be squeezed in just to get there first. And a few of my mates used to live just down here on the right as well, so this was like our last little stretch. And I lived on the other side of this town, so we used to sort of always meet, because obviously most of them lived around here, so we used to meet around here, we used to go and see our friends in Foxton and come back, and just full of memories. So as I've now changed this episode pretty much into me revisiting my youth after going down that road, reminding myself of that 50 and reason why I've just fell in love with bikes. Of course, the real history, the real thing that I did as a kid was motocross. And as a kid, I used to come down here, like this, off of this sort of busy road down here, and now there's a farm called Harrison's Farm, and I don't believe it's a motocross track anymore. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not. And I used to go down this here past the two farmhouses, used to pay an old lady, who used to be the person who actually owned the farm, used to pay her something like a £5 to be able to go and use the track. And then you go down sort of a, you know, like a farmer's road, and you could obviously spend all down the track. And what I used to do, I used to get my dad, because I was just a kid, my dad used to bring me up here with, like, it used to be like a pickup truck. We used to get the bike off the back, he used to leave me with a couple of cans of fuel, and he used to go off for the day and come back in the afternoon. And then what I would do, I would then go and ride. Now I would love to send the drone up and be able to see if there's any of the track left, but there's a high security prison just over there, so obviously I can't, because I'd get in an uber amount of trouble. Now this isn't the entrance, but this is something they built afterwards, and the track itself is literally, I believe you come down like a track, and it was just over there, because you could still see the prison and stuff from there. Now this has become a showground. It was supposed to be a showground, but it never actually, I think it was never actually used. You've got all the stuff that they sort of, you know, all the bits and bobs there, and obviously a thing, but I don't think it ever was actually used as a showground the way it was supposed to be. But yeah, as a kid, you know, 12, 13 years old, I was doing tabletop jumps in a field just over there. And that's where, you know, that was, I wanted to ride motorcycles that bad at that age, that was how I could do it, was motocross. And that's what I did. And even more of a story, before that as well, I had a I think it was a Honda Express, and it looks like basically a push bike with a little engine, very similar to what the Psychic used on his we did that charity bike ride with the scooters to Skeg Vegas. So it's all on the channel if you want to go back and watch that. That was an unbelievable series where we raised money for PTSD. But my dad, this is the first ever time I rode a bike properly, I suppose, as such, as what's not in the garden, going up and down my garden. But he brought me with that, again, right near the prison, and alongside this prison there was a road. Believe it or not, you could ride down the road. And he brought me up here with it again. I think it would have been in the back of whatever he had at the time, a Land Rover or something or other. And we pulled over here, this is it. We pulled over here, and then this here, that's it there, is a road. And we went down there to where this place, this Harrison's, you know, farm, actually where the track was, how we found it. Went down there on this little scooter, and yeah. And that was, I think that was the first time I actually rode a bike more than just in my garden or sat on it. And it was that little scooter, that little Express. And I can't even know what age I must have been. Maybe 10, 11 years old. I was really young. That's amazing. Just all the memories are flooding back. I don't know if you can go down there or not. Oh, a gate's open. Right next to a prison. Probably not the best. Wonder if I can pull up my off-roading thing and see if I can actually go down there. Now, as much as I want to go down there, that is a high security prison, and I'm not sure if you're allowed to or not, and I'm not going to put myself in any kind of risk to do anything silly. But as a kid, I did with my dad, so just saying, Dad. Anyway, still got to find this thumbnail spot for this video, get some shots. Well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of history, a little bit of time warp for me, and a bit of sharing it. But yeah, I love that. That's so cool. So I wanted to find the perfect place to end the video and the perfect place to capture the most awesome thumbnail in the world. And I rode around for quite a long time. I think I've been riding for about 4.5 hours, maybe 5 hours now. And do you know what? It's been a blast. I've just enjoyed riding and just getting lost again and just exploring where I live and seeing all the beautiness that's around me, because I am lucky to live here and I'm lucky to have these kind of roads to explore all the time. But I found it. I found the place that I want to end the video, the place where I can take the perfect thumbnail. So shall we take the thumbnail for this video? Let's do it. This is the one, and what I like about it is this random log obviously blocking the fence to stop people from going into the field, but that beautiful view. Perfect. Let's just tap on the screen, get the lightness up, and bump. We've got ourselves a gorgeous thumbnail. Just wow. Do you know what a beautiful day, and I'm very lucky to live in such a beautiful place. And I think sometimes I forget that I could explore some of the beautiness around here, and I get carried away with all my adventures. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow, because we've got Mr. Dazza coming, the channel superhero, the one that's basically saved me and Darren so many times now and rescued us from some really sticky situations. And again, getting the monkey bike back out again, and hopefully the Psychic has finished fixing his Vespa today. That means that we can get on planning with some sort of big adventures on them coming up in the future. But anyway, massive thank you to everybody that's hit that subscribe button, because this channel is growing and people are talking about it, and do you know what, it's a really special thing when you put so much time and hard work into it. And also a massive thank you to my patrons. They get to see the videos first, their names are in the credits, and they're just absolutely awesome. And if you're considering supporting the channel, it is a fantastic way to do it, because like I said, you get to those videos first, and every single penny does help towards making these videos. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in, well, for me it'll be tomorrow's episode, but anyway, the next Helmet Head episode. Take care, enjoy the ride, be safe, bye bye for now.